ISP tracking, what's it? How to prevent ISP tracking. Internet service providers, ISPs, play a crucial role in connecting users to the internet, but they also have the ability to monitor and track your online activities. ISP tracking refers to the methods ISPs use to collect, analyze, and sometimes store data about your internet usage. This tracking can have privacy implications and is often a topic of concern for internet users. 1. What data can ISPs track? ISPs have access to a wide range of user data, including browsing history, the websites you visit, even if you use incognito mode, unless encrypted via HTTPS or a VPN. Search queries, the search terms you enter in Google, Bing, or other search engines, if not using encrypted DNS. IP address and location, your public IP address reveals your approximate physical location. Device information, the type of devices you use, including operating systems, MAC addresses, and hardware identifiers. Data usage, the amount of data you consume, including upload/download bandwidth. Apps and services, the online services and applications you use, such as Netflix, YouTube, or gaming platforms. Email and messaging data, if not end-to-end encrypted, ISPs can monitor email and unencrypted messaging data. 2. How do ISPs track users? A. Deep Packet Inspection, DPI. DPI is an advanced technique that allows ISPs to inspect data packets passing through their network. It enables them to analyze types of data, example video streaming, file sharing, web browsing, specific websites visited, even HTTPS sites can be identified by their domain name, protocols used, HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, etc. B. DNS logging. When you type a website URL, your ISP's DNS server translates it into an IP address. ISPs can log and track every request made to their DNS servers unless you use a private DNS, example Cloudflare's 1.1.1.1, Google's 8.8.8.8. C. IP address tracking. Your ISP assigns you an IP address that can be traced to your internet activity. Even if you switch locations, ISPs can track you using device fingerprints and session data. D. Injecting ads and tracking cookies. Some ISPs insert tracking cookies or unique identifier into user traffic to monitor browsing behavior and serve targeted ads. E. Monitoring unencrypted traffic. If a website does not use HTTPS encryption, ISPs can see all transmitted data, including login credentials, form submissions, and page content. 3. Why do ISPs track users? A. Compliance with government regulations. Many governments require ISPs to store user data for law enforcement and national security purposes. Examples include the USA's Cloud Act and Patriot Act, the UK's Investigatory Powers Act, the EU's GDPR, with restrictions on data collection. B. Selling user data to advertisers. In some regions, ISPs are allowed to sell anonymized user data to third-party advertisers for targeted marketing purposes. C. Bandwidth management and throttling. ISPs monitor usage patterns to throttle specific services like Netflix, YouTube, or torrents to reduce network congestion. D. Preventing illegal activities. They track and block access to illegal content, piracy, and other prohibited online activities. E. Offering personalized plans. ISPs analyze usage trends to sell premium plans and offer customized service packages. 4. How to protect yourself from ISP tracking. A. Use a VPN, virtual private network. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic and hides your real IP address from your ISP. Recommended options include NordVPN, ExpressVPN, IPVanish. Switch to a private DNS instead of using your ISP's DNS servers. Switch to privacy-focused alternatives like Cloudflare DNS 1.1.1.1, Google Public DNS 8.8.8.8, OpenDNS 208.67.222.222. C. Use HTTPS and encrypted browsing. Install browser extensions like HTTPS Everywhere to force secure connections. Use Tor browser for anonymous browsing. D. Avoid ISP-provided email and services instead of ISP-provided email. Use end-to-end encrypted alternatives like ProtonMail or Tugnota. E. Enable DNS over HTTPS, DO, or DNS over TLS. These prevent ISPs from monitoring your DNS queries. Most modern browsers, Firefox, Chrome, support DO. F. Use encrypted messaging and cloud services. Use Signal or Telegram instead of SMS for messaging. Store sensitive data on zero-knowledge encryption services like Traceorit or Mega. 5. Can you completely avoid ISP tracking? While these methods significantly reduce ISP tracking, no solution is 100% foolproof. ISPs still detect VPN usage, and government agencies may compel VPN providers to log user data. The best approach is a combination of multiple privacy tools to minimize tracking.